Hi, I'm Ashley with Grace and Goods.
And I'm Shelby with the RE Event Studio.
And this is the Business Besties Podcast. Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, we're so excited to be back, and good morning. It's officially 2026.
Hard this year, right?
Yes, set all the goals, do all the visions, and all the things.
Do you make a vision board or anything like that?
So I don't typically. I feel like talking about goals is like one of my things that I hate to do.
Really?
Yeah, I hate talking about goals. I feel like I have trouble setting goals, number goals I can set, but it's do this, this, and this by this time. I'm just yeah.
Do you do a resolution?
Nope.
One thing? No personal resolution?
No, I don't.
I feel like as women, every year it's always lose weight.
I know, and that's I think why I just don't do one, because I'm okay, I don't know, be a better mom, be a better wife, be a better business owner, be a better friend, all those things, and I just, I don't know. I feel like it kind of sets my mindset up for if I don't do this, I'm gonna fail, and then, or if I don't do it good enough, I'm gonna fail, and so I'm better off to just go in with a fresh, clean slate, and just know that just in general everything, just be better. Just
do the best you can.
Yeah.
Be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to be.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like every resolution I've ever set every year, I never follow through with it anyway.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So again, I think everyone's every year is, you go to the gym and you just can see how many people are there, and then it starts to trickle down by February. So my work, when I usually always, when I have workout goals, I try to actually, if I've fallen off the wagon, start back in October or November to get that habit built before the crazy holidays, and then that way by the time January comes, I'm already in the mode, and everyone else is just restarting.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't do that this year, so I guess I'm gonna be on the same boat as everyone else in January.
There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like we put too much expectations on ourselves, and then we end up disappointed anyway.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of hype and stuff behind the whole New Year's resolution thing, and like I said, I think it's great and it's good to have new goals for 2026, but I think it's just a lot of pressure.
Yeah. So you're going to have a Grow and Socialize at the end of this month, January.
Is it the 29th? I probably should have looked at that. It's Thursday. I think it's January 29th. Yep.
Okay.
So, and we are doing vision boards.
That's why I asked.
Yes.
I wanted to hear about your vision boards for that.
Yes. So we're going to just do mini vision boards, just kind of about this size. And I will be supplying a lot of the materials, but I will be letting people know hey, if you have something specific at home, go ahead and bring that. And we're going to change things a little bit different. So while we're doing the vision boards, you're actually going to be assigned a seat. So you'll be at a table with people that you didn't come with. So you can talk about your visions with somebody else that you don't know, and it kind of forces you, again, to meet new people. So in the past, we've done the bingo, and I think that was kind of fun for the first couple times. The networking bingo, it makes you talk to other people. Mm-hmm. So I thought that would be a nice tie-in. It's relaxing. You don't have to walk up to random people. You're already seated. You'll just be seated with a couple different people that maybe you don't know or you didn't come with. Mm-hmm. And then while you build those vision boards, you can chit-chat.
That's awesome. That's actually one thing I was super proud of myself for in 2025 was going to your speed networking event.
Oh,
where
yes.
you had to sit across from several people. I think there was 15 on each side.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to meet 15 new people and talk about myself and things with a complete stranger over and over again for 2 straight hours. So
yes.
That is not me.
Yeah.
That was something completely out of my comfort zone. But my goodness, all of the connections that I built, the things that I learned from people that I wouldn't have talked to otherwise, it was so worth it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I know. And so that's why I know that there's so many networking events and there's so many great ones and so many people do different things, but I think one of the most important parts in these is if you come to them and you just sit in the corner, you're not getting the full experience of what the networking is supposed to be. Now, obviously, we do have speakers, and so you're getting that information whether you talk to somebody else or not. But I've just been trying to find some creative ways to force people to have to talk to each other, but in a relaxed environment. And so that's why I thought, hey, if you're kind of crafting, crafting is relaxing, and vision boards, and then you can just kind of talk out loud about your business to everyone at the table.
Well, I'm super excited to attend. They are my favorite events all year round. I look forward to them.
Yeah.
Is there any goals or exciting things that you're doing this year?
Yes. So I will be launching business coaching and consulting this month. I don't know the exact date, but it is coming. It is going to be called the Strategy Seat. So you can come take a seat with me, and it'll be different levels from anywhere from just like a one-time sit down, kind of pick my brain, you've got burning questions you want to ask, or you need a little bit of direction, all the way up to a 3-month commitment of, having me with you for 3 months, checking in with me, things like that, like working beside you with your business.
And this is huge for you because this is something you've been thinking about doing for years. And then you've had a coach of your own, which we had on the show, Jamie. She's a wonderful person. But she's kind of pushed you into this a little bit.
Yes. I actually just met with her, and I was telling her, I said, Jamie, I've never been scared to start anything in my life. Like, I've always just been like, this is what I want to do. This is how we're going to do it. And then I just do it. And I don't know what has held me back. I've been trying to build this out for a year now, and I just have not wanted to launch it, or I don't know. I feel like I'm betting with the Ari, I'm betting on myself, yes, but I'm selling an actual service or an actual product. People,
it's an extension of yourself.
I can see the value when people come into the Ari, they get to rent it for 3 hours, they throw a party, and they leave. But this is all on me now. So I have to give somebody valuable information to make it worth them paying me, and I think that's very scary for me. It's very scary to think that what I have to say is valuable enough for somebody to actually pay for it. And I think that's what's really held me back. So just trying to build my confidence in that, and just kind of put it out there and see what happens. I mean, no one could reach out, and that would be okay, because then at least I tried. So
I feel like when something is scary, that means it's big.
Yeah.
Because growth is uncomfortable.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you just have to go for it. And like you said, the worst that's going to happen is nobody's going to come, nobody's going to ask, or they're going to say no, but you tried.
Right.
And that is not failure, that is success.
Yeah. And I feel like it ties right into with what else I'm building as far as the networking groups and things like that. It's kind of all tied together, kind of within the Ari. So I definitely think it makes sense to kind of start to try to explore this avenue.
Have you had any of the girls from the events come up to you and be like, hey, do you do one-on-one?
I haven't had them specifically ask one-on-one as far as business coaching, but I get a lot of people who want to go have coffee and then ask me.
So essentially you've been doing this for a while for free.
Kind of.
Out of the kindness of your own heart.
Kind of.
Well, then you've had all that experience.
Yes.
And what was your feedback from those women when you went and had coffee with them and helped them or guided
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel excitement, and I feel they left feeling they maybe got an answer or two, or even just built that connection that, maybe then I was able to kind of lead them to something else.
That's good.
So.
I mean, just talking to you about boutique stuff, since you're a boutique owner, I always leave our conversations with information and have learned something.
Yeah. So. Well, and I feel also feeling inspired and motivating and things like that. So that's where the coaching more part of it would come in, is just kind of, encouraging you to move forward and helping with the motivation. And then the consulting part of it would be giving you here's the steps, to do that. So I'm gonna probably be doing a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
That's awesome though. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm excited. So I'll keep you guys updated on how that goes. And if anyone's looking for a coach or consultant, you know where to find me.
She's your girl.
Yeah. So how about you? So do you have any big goals that you're setting for the year?
Yeah, so I kind of soft launched my new business. So don't worry, Grace and Goods is not going anywhere, but I have been doing content creation for small businesses on the side. I've been working with Icing for Isaac, and I did Rhinestones and Roses a couple of times.
Yes.
I've now made a couple of videos for Mocha Lounge.
Yeah.
And I had this epiphany driving one day, why don't I take this over to the wedding industry? Because this is such a new lane for modern brides. It's more affordable, and it's a little bit different than full videography.
Right.
we are all on our phones, we're all on social media, and I feel like making the shorter reels is just more realistic and more useful than having some 10-minute long video that you watch twice when you get it, and then it sits in your computer.
Yes, and you're not going to post that, and some people might not know how to break that off to some of the shorts. And the unique thing I think about you is your turnaround time.
Yes, so I deliver all of my content edited and raw within 72 hours.
Which is crazy, because I think after somebody's big day, they're so excited to kind of like relive it and see from somebody else's eyes, and for like the full videography or even wedding pictures, it's just not realistic to get things back even within 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes. So it's really cool to be able to get content and be able to start posting and seeing it that fast.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see where that goes. I did book and do my first wedding already. It went really good.
Yeah.
It was a last minute ceremony that somebody really needed someone to come in video. So thank goodness I was there.
Yeah, I did see the video, and it was really good. It was really sweet. It just it's like short and sweet. It got me in. I got like the gist of like what was going on, and it was just beautiful.
Yeah, and I'm gonna share some more from that wedding. That was just one of them. I make like 3 to 5 edited reels. But yeah, it just picks out all those important moments instead of like a really long thing, so that you can get the feel, the look, the couple, and the family all in one little minute or less clip. So, yeah,
I love that. Do you have any big goals with that business, or do you have any other big goals with Grace and Goods for?
Grace and Goods, yes. I don't want to say too much, but we are in talks with a pretty big Christian artist to maybe go on tour with them.
Oh my gosh.
So pop up at a few of their tour dates and have just like a little pop-up shop in the arena. It's not set in stone yet, so I'm not going to like share any details, but it's a maybe.
So cool.
Yes.
That's so exciting.
I don't know why, but I got this feeling, and it was from God. It was to reach out to a Christian artist. I didn't know which one I was going to reach out to, but I got this idea to go for it. And I was like, even when I was reaching out, I'm like, they're not
crazy.
They're not going to email me back. They're going to, if they even open it, they're going to throw it to the side. And I got an email back the next day.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's crazy. That's proof that you should always go for it.
Yes.
Like I said, what's the worst that can happen? They just say no, or they don't respond, or whatever. Yeah.
How many missed opportunities because of fear? Stupid. Just do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's my motto for 2026. Just do it.
Just do it. I like the just do it, and I also like the just let it be.
That too.
Or let them be. Just keep on doing what you're doing. And I feel like we get really wrapped up in like what other people think or what other people feel, and I feel like especially when you are a small business owner, like you have to learn how to put like all of that to the side, because you will get so consumed in like everyone's
you're never going to please everybody.
Opinions.
Somebody's got something to say. But
well, I'm really excited for season 3, the Business Bestie podcast. It's crazy that we're already on season 3. I know this was something else too, where we were just like, let's just do it. So I know we're going to go a little heavier on speakers this time. In the past, we've kind of done half and half. But I think really getting out there and interviewing some of these business owners here in Fort Wayne, I know a lot are struggling, and I would love to be able to get some of them on here to kind of like share their story, share their their history and their vision for their business moving forward into 2026 too. So.
Yep, so it's going to look a little different this season. We're going to have a lot more guests. So we're going to learn a lot and kind of dive deeper into other people's entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's exciting.
Yes.
Do you have anything else you want to share about the new year that you have plans for?
I've got some fun concepts that are kind of in the works too, but again, like it's pretty early on, so some stuff that we can't really share yet. But yeah, I'm just being really open.
Yeah.
Just really open right now. Anything that comes to me, I'm kind of, investigating, like, is this something that can work? And just kind of seeing, I feel like, just really where the next, like, few years kind of takes me and takes my business.
Is there anything you're leaving in 2025? Things you want to change moving forward, or things you don't want to bring into the new year?
again, I think that mentality of being consumed with like other people's opinions and, you know, relationships and things like that, I think moving on and moving forward and really focusing on myself and my business, and, you know, my close friendships is what matters most. And so I think, again, having that mentality of let it be and let them, which is, oh my gosh, I'm going to blank on her name. It's Mel. Is it Mel Robbins?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you going to get that tattoo, the let them tattoo?
Let them.
Have you seen that?
I have, yeah. I do. I watch her a lot. I watch her like podcasts and stuff a lot, and I really like a lot of what she has to say. So I've kind of been following her.
She's coming to Fort Wayne. Or around
So
here.
she's coming close.
Yeah.
And gosh, I don't know if she's already come, because I know we like talked about potentially going. But yeah, and I really personally too, I know we just talked about not really having resolutions, but making more time for myself. You know, I think rest is really important, and rest doesn't mean just sleeping.
Yeah.
You know, reading a book or doing that workout, or, you know, just sitting in a quiet room and just really taking that 30 to 40 minutes for yourself every day, I think is really important. And
I do too.
That means shutting off the phone and not looking at it.
That is my goal.
I know you told me to like
yeah, she texted me.
Lock it in a drawer for 24 hours, and I'm like, I don't know, that kind of stresses me out more.
She texted me, she's like, I'm drowning, I need some alone time. I'm like, put that phone away.
Yeah, it's so hard. And like, I don't always respond right away, but I am an instant, like, I feel like if somebody texts me and they need something, like, I'm like, okay, I need to like fix this.
Jump into
like,
action. Right
now. When in reality, I'm like, that can wait like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I think just making more time for myself, again, whether that's reading or listening to more podcasts or working out or sitting in a
room
dark
quietly.
Room. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
what
good.
about you?
I want to stop telling myself I'm not doing enough. I feel like every single day of my life, I could be on my feet for 12 straight hours, and then by the time I sit down, I need to do one more thing. I didn't do enough today.
Yeah.
And I was literally telling myself this yesterday. It's okay to do just a few things for one day and then relax.
Yes.
I don't know why, but my brain never thinks I've done enough.
I am the exact same way. And that's why I was like, I need to take that, 45 minutes to an hour every single day to just like unplug, recharge a little bit. I love lists. So making a list at the beginning of I do it at the beginning of every week and literally pinpoint what I'm going to do each day. Even if it's something as silly as like, I don't know, going to the bank. I will put it on my list so that way I know that like when I'm going to do it. Otherwise I'll stress about it like all day today, and then I'll be like, okay, well I didn't have time today, but am I gonna have time tomorrow, or am I gonna have time Wednesday? Like I know I need to go, and then it like, so I will plan out every single day, like down to the hour.
Yep.
And I know it sounds like, I mean, it's very OCD, but it really does help keep me also like on task and motivated. And then I know when I get like those 3, 4, 5 things checked off, like, okay, I'm done for the day.
You did something.
I did something, I'm done for the day. I don't need to do any more because tomorrow's already allocated to these things. So I don't need to fit it in today because it's going to be tomorrow's thing.
That's good. That's smart. I like lists too.
Yeah. But you got to do the list. So that's also the other
you can't just write it down and forget
I know. I got to make a list to make a list. Anyway.
Well, I think our new year is going to be full of a lot of successes, new endeavors, and putting ourselves first.
I think so too. So one other thing I want to add, and again, I'm not into like astrology and like things like that or following much of that, but I did see that this year was the year of the snake.
Okay.
Which was shedding. Okay. So obviously,
I've read that too.
Yeah, so like you're shedding your skin and you're shedding everything that's holding you back. Whether that's a job or another person or whatever it is. This is the year of the shedding. So if you felt a lot of loss or like uncertainty or like misdirection, like all of that was like, that's what this year was for. That's what it was meant to be. I'm pretty sure, I should have fact checked this, but I think that 2026 is the year of the lion.
Ooh, I'm a Leo.
Which is strength and getting stuff done. And so I like saw that because again, towards the end of this year, I was feeling like, of last year, I was feeling like just a little like lost and confused, and I'm like, is this how like I'm ending my year? And then I saw that and I was like, okay, this makes sense.
This was all meant to be.
This makes sense. And I'm ready to be a lion.
Yeah.
So
I think there's some truth to astrology. I mean,
I think so too.
with being a Christian, I don't like follow that stuff to a T. I don't think you can predict your future or anything. I don't think you should wake up and read your horoscope and that's what you think is going to happen to you. But God made the stars in the universe, and I think that they do tell a story.
Yeah.
So
I would agree.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Cool. Thanks for sharing that. That was interesting.
yeah. So we've all shedded all the yucky in
Yes.
2025, and we're coming strong as lions
let's
in
be
2026 or lionesses or whatever.
Thank you for joining us, and here's to 2026.
Cheers.
Cheers.